Hi everyone. Right, it's Music Fridays, and I'm not going to show I'm not going to show you any music this week. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk to you about some very exciting news, which is the debut single. Now, the debut single is coming. The drums came in really, really well. I'm really happy with it. I've mixed them. I've redone all the guitars. I've just got to do one last bass track, and that's it. And then I'm going to finish it. I'm going to master it. And job done. But I'm really, really excited for you guys to hear it. I'm going to speak a little bit about it. So this song is going to be called Settle Petal. It's a very, very Scottish term, and it basically, for like anybody that doesn't understand Scottish, is basically a term to be like, right, you need to calm down, right, okay, you are making me very anxious, right, okay, like, I gave you one look, I thought you looked fine, and then I got a little bit closer and you were a bit of a munter, right? So, unfortunately, I'm not that into you. It's just one of those things that I wrote it from a point when I was younger, and I just kind of had a few psychos that were interested in me, even though I told them that I didn't want to go out with people and I didn't want anything serious. And again, it's just times when I've been out on night outs and you just got like somebody that'll be fixated on you and they will not leave you alone for the rest of the night. And it's like, oh my god, I could be you. I could be you. I want to be inside you. Oh my god, I could smell you. Oh my god, your scent is amazing. Settle. So I called it Settle Petal. And I wrote it again a good 10, 11 years ago when I was a single man. And then I grew up into a man who works like a bitch. The reason I kept this song is because it's still relevant to this day, and it's quite catchy as well. And we don't write about stuff like this anymore. We don't write about like crazy people that are just like meet you once and they're like all of a sudden they like fall in love with you. And it was a time again writing about the people that don't want to settle down. I'm in the 30s, but I still see people that are a bit older and they still don't want to settle down. They're happy in their humble abode. They're happy doing what they're doing, single and just like living their best life. And again, that's why in the song I've got a line that's like, without commitment, I don't need to be with someone just to make me feel a little more mature compared to these other ones who'd rather sit with the soaps and put the kettle on. And that line always stuck with me, because that's how I felt when I was in the 20s. Marriage, you actually have to share your money. Don't think so. And then like 10 years later, sitting here with a mortgage, 2 kids and a joint bank account, if past me could look at me and be like, what have you become? What have you become? I'll just play with my nail here on my top lip. Yeah, I really can't wait to not turn into you. And again, it's quite funny when you're in your 20s and it's like, you've just kind of got this unrealistic thing where you're always waiting for somebody better to come along, and that's what I was like. I never used to fall into like relationships because I was always waiting for that Miss Perfect. I always put myself on a pedestal, and I always thought that I was going to be like with an absolute model. And I lucked out again. Everybody knows I lucked out. But I'm really excited for you guys to hear it, and I'm going to take you through the journey of the entire song in terms of putting it up. So again, I'm going to be using CDBB as my music distributor, and I'm going to do an entire video of me just genuinely. Again, it's going to be boring, but it's quite interesting for people that's like starting out in their journey. So I'm very, very interested to hear everybody's viewpoints on the songs. And again, I'm going to be doing an entire marketing campaign. So you are going to be getting pestered. I mean pestered. I mean like message. Like you'd be like, that Paul doesn't like speaking to people on my terms, right? So I'm going to ask you, so I'm going to tell you, right? I know I don't probably speak to you any time of the year, but I'm going to need a favour, and I'm going to need you to pre-save it on Spotify. I'm going to need you to share it. Again, this is my first single, and the thing is with Spotify, the first 24 hours is the most important. So I need that 24 hours to go well. I need to drive as much traction for the single as physically possible, because if I start well, then again, it's a good foundation to move on to the next single, and I'll grow my fan base, which is what I'm doing. I'm not doing it to make money. I'm not doing it to get signed. I'm doing it to grow a fan base. So when I do actually go out and start gigging this stuff after this whole coronavirus stuff is over, I'm going to have people wanting to listen to my music, which is what I do it for. I don't want to play at crowds of like 20, kind of like in a clubby, and the guy's like, oh, you got any Perry Como? Man, fuck off. This is pish. It's like, Jimmy, I want Heart and Soul there, right? I'm telling you right now, bring back, I don't care how much Vicky wants, right? Bring back Heart and Soul. He's pish. I want to be playing proper venues, and I want to be doing it right, and getting everybody to listen to my music and come see me. So I'm really excited. I can't keep on saying it, but I am, because I've waited so long to do a single properly. I've been mixing this song, re-recording it, sitting with it for 10 years. So I'm very, again, the people that have heard it, again, the album art's cool as anything. Again, Tiv did an amazing job. He likes the song. He's a bit of a music connoisseur. So he says he likes it. It's quite catchy. My mum and dad quite like it, and that's always a test. If your mum and dad like it, you're like, right, okay. Mum and dad like it. It's going to be number one. I'm going to ask you to share it. I'm going to ask you to listen to it. And again, even if you don't share it, give it a listen, please. So when I release this, just give it a listen. Please, when the song comes out, share it. Please, please tell people about it. Like, save it, pre-save it. Again, it'll be a pre-save, right? Because I'm doing it right. Pre-save it to your Spotify. Stick it on your playlist, right? If you stick it on a playlist, Spotify sees that, and that goes, oh, right, well, he's on 6 playlists. I need on more than 6 playlists, but it's a good start. And Spotify just has to say, wow, fucking hell, man, like, people are actually listening to this. And then from there, you might actually go, well, you know what? I can't wait, because remember, I'm releasing a single every single month after that. It'll be 6 months, 6 singles every single month. So you're going to have me bombarding you 10 days for the end of every month to listen to my next song. But guess what? If you like the first one, you're going to be quite excited to hear the second one, and then the third one, and then the fourth one, and then the fifth one, and on and on and on and on and on. So there is no music for you today. Probably be like, play something, you have the guitars. These are for aesthetic purposes. This is just to kind of cover this space. By the way, I got a new ring light. It's the first time I've ever used a ring light. I mean, it's kind of making me look a little bit better, so I'm a little bit happy with that. So better be looking 20 quid, so okay, better be good. Hopefully like CD Baby gets out pretty quickly. So it might be 2-3 weeks, but I'll keep you updated. But again, I just thought it'd be a very important plea to you. This is really, really important to me. So if you follow this channel and you want me to do well and you want me to succeed, then when this does come out, I'm going to need you to share it. Again, just like put it on your Facebook, put it on your Instagram, put it on your stories, pre-save it to Spotify, listen to it on Spotify. And if we keep on doing that, and then maybe we'll see how we got on, and we might be able to grow this channel even further, because again, I'm about to hit 450 subscribers, and then I'll hopefully from there fly off to 1,000. Again, it's a big jump, but I have belief in myself. So yes, that's my ranting over for the day. So again, thank you very much, guys, for all your support so far. The first single is coming, and please, please, please support me so I could do this. I could live my dream. Right? Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe. Remember, Music Fridays every single Friday. I won't forget about you. So yeah, see you soon.